Hi everybody, I'm Captain Floofers,
And I'm Soylent Greg.
and welcome to a Let's Play that I've been wanting to do for like fucking 10 years or so now.
You have been threatening this
This is
for ages.
this is Jet Force Gemini on the Nintendo 64, or if you're in Japan, Star Twins. But we're not in Japan, so we're not going to call it that. I'm playing it on the Switch, primarily
Yes.
because I do have a cartridge for N64, but access to the save states will make it easier to keep our progress in between sessions. And there is also a two-player co-op mode that will be unlocking later. So if Greg wants to play too, he can drop in or drop out whenever he wants.
Indeed.
So enter game label, as it says.
Got a little that this is what we thought the future would look like in 1999. This is a floating BlackBerry keyboard. It's so cool.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
I'd rather have the floating BlackBerry keyboard than fucking touch screens and touch pads everywhere. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked, honestly.
I
Oh,
saw. I was watching a video earlier, uh, somebody was like in an airplane or whatever, and they had like a little remote control for their screen, and the remote didn't have hardly had any buttons on it. It was basically a huge touchpad, and I'm like,
ugh.
what the fuck are we doing, man?
My wife has a wonderful thing. At night, she has the Kindle. She has a little like stand that goes over the bed that the Kindle snaps into, and then she has a remote that she just hits the button to turn the page, so she can just lay there in bed and just click to turn the page, click to turn the page. You don't have to wash your
I
hands
was gonna say
between
you
the
don't have to
pages.
wash your hands in between.
It's really cool. Ah, yes, the late '90s, early 2000s, where we assumed that all spaceships would have goofy shit that their pilot put on the dashboard. See also Firefly.
I mean, I totally would, to be fair.
Yeah, no, me too. Oh no, those evil bugs are genociding the peace-loving tribals.
I sure hope we don't have to save them all later. We'll get to that.
You'd like to think that they did this for artistic reasons. This whole, you know, dialogue-less sequence here to introduce it, but really, they just didn't have enough space for voice acting.
There is some voice acting later, but there isn't a lot of it. I think it's all like in the ending cutscene.
That would be why I never got to any of it. Oh, they are on a treadmill. I was joking before. Before we were recording. He keeps running on the title screen. We were joking that he was on a treadmill. That's so funny.
Yeah, the character select screen is a treadmill. We won't be using the character select screen too much at first because we only have one character we're playing as at the moment. That's Juno here.
Do you remember? Do you remember when menus in video games used to have actual effort and creativity put into them?
I
Like,
sure
look
do.
at this. Imagine a game today having you select the character while he's running on a treadmill, and there's like a fucking his brain and nervous system showing on the side, like something from one of those like something from Discover My Body. That's probably not even the deepest cut we're gonna reference tonight, guys, folks.
The DDL5, the DDLS or DDL5 on. It's like a just Mr. Goodbody.
I love it.
There's a deeper cut for you. Alright, so I do have kind of a flow list or whatever of things that I may want to make sure I pick up and everything on the side here. Because I'm not going to get 100%, but I do want to at
Hmm.
least, I want to get as many weapons as I can, and something that people could consider 100% completion will be required to actually complete the game, but we're not going to worry about that until a little later.
Definitely. Something Patrick's not going to tell you is you can't really tell here, but this game has an incredibly unintuitive control scheme.
Yeah, I'll get
I
to
tried to
that.
play this game not too long ago on the Switch, and boy,
That's why I'm
boy,
using this.
weren't shooters weren't shooters so much more difficult before we discovered twin stick control schemes.
And but remember, when twin stick control schemes first came out, like that, the one that we use all the time was with like Alien Resurrection or something on the PS1, and people
Hmm.
hated it then, and they said that it would never catch on. And I think that's the funniest thing ever. Well, one
It
of the
is.
funniest things.
It is. I've seen that review where the person is like, "This is so unintuitive. You move the left stick to look and the right stick to walk." And it's like, yes, that is how every shooty game works. Yes. Congratulations. Okay. Anyway,
Welcome.
we're talking to Yoda.
Yeah, welcome to you.
We're talking to
Welcome, Juno.
legally distinct Yoda. Yeah.
We've been expecting you. Vila and Lupus came charging through here not so long ago. Feisty pair, aren't they? I'm Magnus, Goldwood Ambassador.
We've been expecting you.
Not that the Union's been much use. Without backup, the tribals couldn't hope to fend off Mizar's raiders. You'll find the tribal king in his hut just this way. I promised I'd send you to him when you arrived. Follow the green door symbols to move forward, or the red ones if you want to retrace your steps. But I've rambled on long enough. You better hurry if you're hoping to catch up with your teammates.
Was just delaying you so you would miss them.
Okay, so yeah, the default control scheme, the analog stick moves us around as you'd expect, but the C buttons do other movement. So you strafe with C left and C right. You jump with C up, and you crouch with C down.
Oh my god.
And then A and B cycle weapons. Um, it's actually not that bad once you. It's one of those things you get used to, and I know that I've said if you have to get used to a control scheme, it's pretty bad. But
Yes.
it is something that you know, I don't really hate, and I think I was able to pick it up pretty easily, like when I was a kid. So that's a life increase.
Oh yeah, kids' brains are made of plastic.
This is King Jeff. That's his actual name. Juno, thank you for coming. A dark day is upon us when King Jeff of the Tribals is powerless to save his own people. We can only trust in Jet Force Gemini to thwart Mizar's plans for domination. Tell you what, it gets a bit depressing, all this king business. Still, must keep a stiff upper lip if you want to. If you could rescue as many tribals as possible in between slaughtering drones, I would be most grateful. Let
Ah,
me let me know if you see my brother too. He's been missing for some time. I hope to return these favors later, but at the moment I can do little except perhaps conjure up a time loop to replay the invasion. Oh sure, show me the invasion. So we kind of saw part of it, but like this goes into more detail. Like this is the Sekhmet. We'll be going on this. We'll be on this ship later on in the game.
spoilers.
It's okay. I like how they go into like these little like roach motel things.
That is cute. I like how they got away with letting you do so much violence and blood by having them be bugs.
It's
They're
okay.
just
The
they're
blood's all
just
green.
disgusting bug people.
Yeah, and the blood's all green, so it's fine. That's why it doesn't have an M rating on it. It had a T rating, I think.
Exactly.
And
Our enemies are just clumsy, stupid anteaters.
um, I remember
Yeah.
around the time this game came out, there were two other games that came out around the same time, which were Perfect Dark and Donkey Kong 64. I think they were calling them the Rareware 3 at the time.
Hmm. Did they straight up kill that man who was having a seizure?
Well, he's not dead. He's actually replaying the invasion for us as we speak. That was King Jeff.
He's dead tired of all these bugs running around.
All right, well, he's done. Now, just for funny, there
If you didn't want
is...
to get conquered by the bug people, maybe you should have developed some technology, you know. Big rookie mistake there.
Yeah,
You know, if it couldn't be me.
I know that there's like
You
kind of
know, if it
a
was me, I would simply repel the bug invasion. I mean, bing bang, so
just
simple.
get giant cans of Raid or something, saturate the atmosphere, and also kill your people because that stuff's toxic as
Well,
fuck.
no, we introduce the bugs. We send the bugs copies of Balatro, and then they become Balatro guys. And then we don't have to worry about it anymore
I mean,
because they're playing Balatro.
yeah, we're Balatro guys, and how many planets have we invaded and conquered? Zero.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
There
I got this
is...
rock over here that keeps tigers away. It works real well.
I'm trying to find a sort of secret entrance to a funny thing.
No secret, you can't find it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's... I'll probably find it later. I gotta come back here later anyway. Oh no! Look out behind you, Yoda! Don't be too hasty, Juno. Goldwood isn't the place it once was. You can't risk going in unprepared. Keep an eye on your pistol's charge gauge. You'll need all the firepower you can muster. For start, life force doors such as this one won't open while Mizar has his troops active in the area. You must destroy all enemies to progress. Learn to use the R button for manual targeting. Also take note of these region markers. A green one lets you know that you're about to enter a new region. A red one shows that you're leaving a region, and both together mean that you're moving directly from one region directly to another. That's all that I can tell you. Get through this first door and you'll be as ready as you'll ever be. Good luck, Juno. Listen to the briefing before you start. Be careful. So yeah, he's basically telling us we gotta kill these guys. And I have to actually use the left Z trigger on this because otherwise it
Oof.
counts as ZR. And ZR brings up the Virtual Console menu.
Did they steal the lock-on effects from Star Fox 64? Because that
I,
looks exactly the same. That's
I
pretty
don't know.
funny.
Well, there's some voice acting.
Oh.
And it's British.
I mean, it sounds like a Dalek to me, but... Exterminate the bugs! The bug man must be destroyed.
Collect gems, they will increase your health! Oh, and just as an aside here, the soundtrack for this game, one of my favorites.
It is badass.
The soundtrack in this game is fantastic. I forget all. Because there were three composers for this game. Robin Beanland was one of them. I think Graham Norgate, was that his name? I gotta look this up now. Yeah, Robin Beanland, Graham Norgate, and Alistair Lindsay are the composers for this game. And I already pushing the wrong trigger.
How dare you?
So that might happen a couple of times while I get used to not being able to use both triggers as the regular Z button because I'm not playing on my I'm not playing on the analog 3D. I'm playing on the Switch.
I mean, it makes sense.
I am using the same controller though because thankfully they made this compatible with the Switch. There we go. And I will be collecting all of the tribals in this area because I have access to all of them. I'll probably start employing like a tribals list in later levels because I don't remember where all of them are in like the later levels, but for right now, I'm pretty sure I can suss out where they all are.
I'm in your pocket.
there's one right there.
Oh, I guess that guy doesn't count for the life door. He actually is not sentient. That bug is not conscious.
He's a robot.
He is a philosophical zombie. Oh, never mind. He was tied to the other door. Okay.
So that's an ammo increase for the
How
pistol.
come all of us are tied to the one door and Phil is tied to the other one?
I want that door too.
Hey, how come there's doors that to open we have to die?
Are we expendable? Oh, we
Seems
pick
like
up
really bad
heads, too.
design. You know, the door is locked, and then once it's unlocked, you can't really, lock it again.
Don't blame me. Blame Mizar. He's the one who came up with that idea.
I find it interesting that the instant they die, they're surrounded by flies. The flies on this world must be omnipresent and carnivorous.
Maybe.
It's kind of amazing.
Actually... Oh. The fuck?
God, that shot sound is so cool. Pew!
Right, here we go. Damn! It came from behind. Also, if you pick up these ant heads, there's actually like a running total on your where is it?
Look at this fucking menu. Imagine anyone making a menu this cool today.
Under inventory. Here you go. Head counts.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes drones or unfortunately tribals sometimes will drop their heads when they die, and if you collect enough drone heads, you unlock little fun aesthetic cheats. Not really cheats, but like one was like rainbow blood. I think one
neat.
chibi-fied your character or something like that. Because the when the game was originally in production, they were meant to be children, the main characters.
Okay.
And I guess they kept the not necessarily the older models, but like the skeletons or whatever. I guess is that the term? I don't know. I don't know fucking N64 programming terminology. But like they kept like the smaller polygon character layouts or whatever. And then the third one that you can unlock, I think, turns all the drones into a character named Mr. Pants, who is
Mr. Pants,
who is a short-lived Rareware mascot. And I believe he had, I don't know if it was on the Game Boy Advance, but he had his own game called It's Mr. Pants.
All right. It is indeed Mr. Pants. Is that where Jonathan Colton got Mr. Fancy Pants from?
I don't think so.
I doubt that, sincerely.
We could ask Rareware, but Rareware literally contains none of the people who made Rareware a respected development studio.
Nope.
And they just make Sea of Thieves now. Which, good for them.
Sea of Thieves?
What?
I wasn't aware people still played Sea of Thieves.
Apparently, according to what I understand, they did do something special for like an anniversary for Sea of Thieves recently. But I've never played Sea of Thieves, so
neither have I.
I don't care.
I've had the opportunity to play Sea of Thieves because I've had Xbox Game Pass, and I think Sea of Thieves has one of those things that has literally never left Xbox Game Pass because it's a Microsoft game, but I have never been interested in trying it.
Rareware are also responsible for the Xbox Live avatars that they used to have. I don't know if they still have them, but they were a thing back on the 360 and I think the Xbox One. And they had like avatar games like Kinect Sports.
I remember that.
Those were made by Rareware.
Man, the the 360, like the blade menu on the old 360 was like, that was peak.
It was.
Menus have just gotten duller. I'm not saying they've gotten worse necessarily, but they've definitely gotten duller since like the late 2000s.
Did I find
Like,
the
it's
yellow
very
key?
sad when you pause. Like this, look at this. There's a transition animation. You hit pause in the new Resident Evil game, and the screen goes gray, and it just says like pause, menu options, sound, etc. And it's like, it's so boring. That is so fucking cool. It's like it pulls up your comm link,
Yeah.
accesses your comm sat. It's badass.
I think I need to go back in there because I was supposed to get the yellow key, and I did not.
Oh, we missed it.
I missed the yellow key. Now all of the drones stay dead.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah, I mean, they're dead. You don't come back to life.
And they'll everything respawns whenever we move into another like region or area or however Yoda described them. Actually, I think it was it in this box. Sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, this will be important. Because now we
Future
can go...
events such as these will affect you in the future.
So we've gotten all the tribals, we've gotten all of the... we've gotten all of the things that we can get in this... I'll just call it an area. I'm not going to go down the... I'm not going to go out down the hallway with the landmines again. That was annoying.
Oh, the landmines come back. The living beings don't come back, but the landmines respawn. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I see where the priorities were. I understand that the tribals live in mud huts above ground while there is a giant underground mining complex with electricity directly behind them. I get it.
And the tribals get to do the mining, but they don't get any of the benefits of the mining. They get to go back to their mud huts every day.
Exactly. Oh my god, this game is Janestown. They're the mudders. What is it? What is this? What's the name of this city, of this planet? Something Wood.
Goldwood.
The hero of Goldwood, the man they call Juno. Exactly.
Junostown.
We've been Junostown. That's the episode title.
Junostown.
Episode 1. I love it.
Fucking Simon's going insane.
The fucking tribals. You know. You save them and they worship you.
Is there anything this way? I think.
Mizar is going to let one of Juno's old associates out of a cage and give him a gun and tell him to hunt you down and kill you. Oh, I move pretty fast, you know. It just occurred to me that you might be curious about this door. It's actually a training area for Mizar's airborne squadrons. It's in our backyard for some reason. However, I'm afraid it's out of my jurisdiction, so don't expect to get in there unless you have contacts. Other doors require heavy firepower to open. Mizar's security isn't subtle. Oh, and before I forget, Vela left this key for you when she passed through. Where was she headed? There was some mention of scavenging for supplies on the old SS Anubis. Better get moving, Juno. That looks distressingly like anus when it's all shrunk down on my laptop.
Oh. Whoopsie doodle.
She's looking on the SS anus, if you know what I mean. You're now in possession of the red key. Astonishingly, this can be used to open doors with red locks.
Thanks for the advice. I'll see you later. We may be coming back here later once we have Floyd. We won't be getting Floyd for a little while, but Floyd is Floyd is involved in the 2-player mode I was talking about earlier. but it's still going to be a bit before I unlock him. So now we got to go up to this door, and there's a big Chungus drone in here, and he has a fucking rocket launcher. I think we got him. Yeah, he has a long death animation. And then we go here. We shoot this shit open. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. And we need the machine gun. Oh. Oh no.
Hello, I'm rejoining. Hang on.
I quickly brought up the AJ picture.
Yeah, sorry, my Discord crashed for some reason. Everything froze and then it just crashed. I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, we killed that big Chungus guy and we got the machine gun.
Oh, good. Oh, we have the machine gun.
Yep.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Yes, I made that exact reference when I picked it up.
Oh, there you go. Great minds.
We need the machine gun for this. We'll only see this a couple of
I
times,
remember
but we have
this.
We have to shoot at it a lot to get it to open.
Yeah. That's so cool. Imagine BioWare coming up with a door like that. You could never.
You can never. Especially not nowadays. Okay, so immediately got capacity for the machine gun. Oh shit. Well, that tribal death, that didn't happen. Hold on. One moment. Because I do want to get all of the tribals while I'm here, because I have access to all of them. Maybe I won't use the machine gun right this second. Hey, bud. Looks like you're not dead. I don't need to apologize at all. It still feels the pain of its previous life. That was dark. I apologize. So there's a sniper up on one of the trees, and I'm letting the fucking pistol overheat. Oh, the sniper's gone. Neat. There's another one right over here. Yeah. There we go. That should be everything here. Nope, there's a Chungus. Alright, so let me just make sure that... I'm just taking a look at the list there, seeing what other things I want to pick up while I'm here, or keep a lookout for. Because we got a machine gun capacity upgrade pretty much straight away. And then there's two more upgrades we can get. Just... Whoops. Oh, well, that works. The capacity upgrades in here, because I don't think there's too much else to this stage. Alright, well, as for you... Oh, knocked his block off. I do need to be more careful, I think. I did this when I was a kid too, and I do tend to take a lot of hits.
Yeah, it's tough to get the hang of it, you know?
pistol capacity. I mean, I still vouch for, you know, it's not too terribly difficult to get into. I actually played this game. The last time I played through this game, I think, was actually a few years ago. I did a playthrough on my on the old cartridge, and I didn't.
Dual hardware.
Yeah, back before my N64s stopped working. And I did a full game clear of it, with the first one in like fucking over 20 years. And I remember the first game I cleared, the first time I cleared the game, way back in the day. I spent a long time on that because there are a couple of areas where the tribals were not easy to rescue.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of areas where we'll encounter what I like to call ninja drones. And they're like, they basically, they head straight toward the nearest living tribal and kill it. That is literally their job. And they're usually played like...
Do you think they can see us? You gotta study me like a pupil.
Okay, I do have some of this left. Now, since we're pretty low on health, I should probably explain that there is kind of a life system in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You basically have you have a certain number of continues when you enter an area. If you die, case in point, you'll basically end up back at the last room that basically the last door you went through. And you'll still have all of your progress done. Anything that's been, any drones that have been killed, any tribals that have been picked up, they're still done, whatever you did. However, if you lose all of your continues, it will bring you back to the beginning of the area, and you'll have to basically do everything again.
Frustrating.
But you do get basically 3 lives to work with every time you enter a new area, so it's not that bad. And in my last the last time I played through this, I did find that I was a lot better at this than I was when I was like fucking 16. So.
Oh, I mean,
like,
it'd be hard for us to be, you know, worse at it than we were back then.
Like, it took me weeks, if not months, to get past the third boss because I kept having so much trouble with it. And I think it only took me like maybe 2 or 3 tries when I beat it a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's still a little bit of, you know, muscle memory or whatever. Oh, there's one of those ninja drones I was talking about. Got him, though. And also, I know I mentioned the music earlier, but if you've seen any of my more recent A Link to the Past randomizer playthroughs where I have my MSU pack with the custom soundtrack, the Hyrule Castle music is all Jet Force Gemini music.
Nice.
So if you pay attention to stuff like that, then you may recognize some of the tracks that'll be coming up in the future. Oh, here's an invincibility. Fortunately, there is auto swap on some of these guns, so If you run out of ammo and then fire again, it'll swap to your next gun automatically. Alright, got him. I think I'm still missing some tribals. Hopefully there weren't any here in, like, the area with lots of death lasers. Are there any down in the water? No. Just let me double check how many are still remaining. There's 3 still.
Where could they be hiding?
I gotta go back and find them before
You
I
know,
go through the store here.
funnily enough, the water in this game is more reactive than the water in Cyberpunk 2077.
Is it?
I think it is, actually.
I've never played Cyberpunk, so I wouldn't know. I remember you were among one of the many people who was like super excited like every step of the way for that game, and I was just like,
Yes.
I could
Yes.
take it or leave it.
And
I'm glad I did.
I pre-ordered that game on the PlayStation 4. I was one of the people who played it when it was borderline unplayable when it first came out on the PlayStation 4. Holy shit. It was not a finished game when it came out originally.
Because I remember sometimes I'll go back and look at old videos, and I remember going through some of the old podcast stuff, and I remember here like when they first announced it and how excited you were, and I'm like, oh, that one didn't age quite so well.
No. I'm sure some of them did not. Well, we were always right about Star Wars Battlefront, though.
Man, I remember being so excited when I heard about Yu Suzuki wanting to make Shenmue 4, and now I'm pretty much of the mind that's never going to happen.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. They could surprise me. It'll be like the one singular piece of gaming news that'll actually get me excited for something. But I doubt it's going to happen because, I mean, for one thing, the anime was canceled. So that, I mean, I don't, it's not necessarily just Shenmue 4, but like getting closure on the story really is what I want. And they had a chance to do that with the anime, and it was because it was on Adult Swim and nobody fucking watched it. They canceled it after 1 season, and the story only got up to the end of Shenmue 2, which is where the video game series got up to before it was on a hiatus for 20 years. Where are the tribals?
Did they, I didn't follow the lore closely. Did he ever find some sailors?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm so glad.
You need to find sailors, like, early on in the first game to even progress. So, you do find sailors, and then the sailors don't leave you alone, much to their detriment. Where are the tribals? God fucking damn it.
They're in your special place. Do you remember? Silent Hill. You promised you would take... I think it's behind you. You promised you would take me there. No, the hollow log there. To the right. Jump in that. There's something sparkling in there.
Oh, that's,
Oh.
the little... That's one of the,
Oh, my bad. I thought that was a tribal sparkling. And I don't know why I thought tribals would sparkle. But,
I can't even think of the fucking word for it. Animated texture. I could have sworn there was like a house or something, or like a side passage, like in the first area, that you found the rest in. I know there's a huge chasm that we can't cross, but there aren't any tribals on the other side. That just leads to another area we can't get to yet. Are you sure they're not here? I mean, I don't even know who I'm asking. In all honesty, are you
You're
sure?
not asking me.
I know I'm not sure,
Uh,
and Greg isn't sure. I don't know who I'm asking. Who is sure?
I think you're asking God if he knows where the tribals are hiding. What if God was one of us?
Well, then he could tell me where the fucking
Just a
tribals were.
slob like one of us. Could they be inside one of the boxes? Do the boxes
Um,
explode?
the boxes explode, so I don't think that they're in the boxes.
Okay.
They could be behind boxes, but
Is there one? Oh, there's one.
there they are. It was all three of
Oh,
them.
they're all right there. Okay.
All right.
It was a whole tribal family.
Yep. Alright, and this will take us to the Essus Anubis, which is the next, basically the next world for us. Though we are going to be taking a bit of a detour once we get there. To get a weapon that will, basically in a side area that will help us out in the coming future. I can never think of words when I want to think of them. You should see me whenever I can't think of the word ambitious. It's fucking torture.
Hey, what's that word when somebody has like a lot of like get up and go? They're trying to like advance through an organization. What is that
Promotion?
word? No, it's ambitious. That was the joke.
Oh.
Damn it! It is very on brand that you couldn't remember it though. God, graphics were so cool in the N64 era.
They still are. I don't know. N64 graphics still are cool.
Everything in this game is so colorful. Sorry, go ahead.
Juno, you're here at last. I got here first. I don't know what's holding you up. I'm afraid there's some bad news. I came as quickly as I could when I heard that some of Mizar's heavies had reoccupied the Anubis, but it seems I was too late to warn Vila. Oh no, you just made it easier to clean.
That bucket's actually full of piss.
Oh. That was the tribal's bathroom, I see.
I mean, that's not what I was going for, but sure, why not? No running in the halls.
15 seconds detention for you. When
Oh,
will you
oh
learn?
my god.
I'm sorry for making a reference to a brain rot game.
It's okay. I made the reference first, so it's alright.
Look, I hear reference, I follow up on reference. That's just how my brain is wired. Alright, so we got a life increase here. And then, if we should be able to keep going up here. I know that there is a way to.
Good. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
Let me just try this a couple times. I'll jump cut to when I get it.
Sure.
Unless there's like another platform. Oh, there's a machine gun increase and a pistol increase. But there is a way to basically access another area. Oh, it's over here. I was looking in the wrong spot. Right, no jump cuts necessary. Also, this gives us the plasma shotgun, which is a charge weapon. We'll be using that a lot later. And if we go this way instead of the obvious entrance, this is actually a way to go to that side area I was talking about before. Because we have the yellow key, we can enter the hold area this way. And from the top walkway here, we can access this area. We'll be coming back to the hold later. But now we're in the depository. Oh, I do hear
Breaking up.
breaking up.
Yeah, it stopped. It's back. Oh.
And I can't...
Oh god, they're raining grenades down on you.
Yeah, sniper drones and shit.
I guess I was going to ask what they deposited at the depository, but obviously it's grenades.
The grenade depository. Right. We do have to be careful because there are some tribals that we got to get here too.
Oh yeah, you don't want to panic and accidentally shoot a tribal.
Or let the grenades destroy any. Because I know that that coming through here, like basically passing through this area is a means to an end, but like there's also tribals here, and if I can get them now, I don't necessarily want to come back later.
Right.
When it's actually required of us to rescue them all. Okay. I'm just double checking how many there are.
Good call.
14. Okay. Good to know.
14 in the depository and 7 in the hallway where we keep the bones.
Exactly. The rest of them are in Junostown.
Exactly.
Junostown is actually where they go when they're rescued.
And do they want to be rescued then?
Yeah, they want to be rescued. We're big damn heroes.
So they can be put back to work in the bauxite mines?
Well,
in the acid mines.
Well, where would you rather be? Would you rather be in the mines where you can be useful, or would you rather be in the cargo hold?
I mean, I don't have to work in the cargo hold. Can I get like a book? There's cargo in the cargo hold. What kind of cargo is there?
Well, we just clarified there's grenades in the cargo hold.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can play with the grenades. That'll be fun, right? Also, why do they need me to mine if the cargo hold is full of grenades? Just use the grenades to...
That's not how this
burrow through the
works.
earth.
That's not how this works, Greg. Either way, you're gonna have bugs shooting at you. At least if you're in Junostown, you also get to sing about it. Sing about Juno. And how he said, "You can't do this to my people."
Poor Juno saw the tribals' backs breaking. Juno heard the tribals lament. And Juno saw Lord Mizar taking every dollar and leaving 5 cents.
Then Juno remembers about that time he accidentally dumped money overboard during a...
No, I dumped an entire crate of grenades overboard by mistake.
Whoa, hey bud.
That guy was on a break.
Well, now
taking a dump in the corner.
he's on a different kind of break now.
Yeah, he is.
Whoa! Tons of sci-fi action.
Why did you sound like the Dan Rather song there for a second?
Mountains of cocaine. Tons of cocaine.
Tons of cocaine. Dying of a heart attack? Dying of cancer? Dying of a Japanese nuclear bomb?
There are tribals here, right?
There are tribals somewhere in this cargo hold, yes?
Hello?
You know, you did put them here, you know, on the map. So, you know, the...
Oh, it's probably one of these side rooms.
They were so occupied with whether they could that
Oh shit, that
they
was
never stopped to ask if they should. Oh, don't shoot the baby!
I saved the baby, it's okay. That was a ninja drone. I panicked. But it all worked out. Nobody died, except for the ninja drone.
You tell me why little Debbie had to die.
Why
Oh, there's
won't
one
they?
up there. There you go.
I know that there's some others near the landing pad. Are there any up on these crates? Nope.
Oh, nothing like the shitty platforming of an N64 game that wasn't Mario 64.
Especially when you get to use the, again, I don't have a problem with it, but when you get to use the C up button to jump. The other way that you can, the other way, control scheme they have is A button does jump, but B button crouches. And also, C up and C down are replaced with weapon cycling, but they're also with the strafe buttons. And I'd rather have the jump and the duck with the strafe buttons. Oh yeah, there's some tribals out on the ledge here. Near the fucking... Why is there a baby?
Why is the baby in space?
I mean, I understand that the tribals were put here under duress, but like, why are there like 5 million babies in the landing pad, and why was one of them like literally like one step away from?
Why are they unsupervised? Why is there a hole to space just sitting in the cargo hold? What the hell?
Well, this is a landing pad, so that hole is justified, but like, so these were all babies in here. Where is their mother? Again, I understand they're here under duress, but like the parents could still be looking after the children and making sure they don't step out into the vacuum of space. Yep, they were all babies in here.
All babies. You know, you leave them... This is the equivalent of leaving them in a hot car, except instead of a hot car, it's space.
Oops, all babies.
Oops, all babies. With his spaceship loaded with babies, Juno flees the alien spaceship. But when he's shot at, he's forced to dump the cargo of babies over the tribal village. What a great guy. Let's build a statue in his honor.
So we replace the gold in the song with baby tribals.
Yep. There you go.
He saved all the babies and dumped them over the town. Oh, our love for him ain't hard to explain. The hero of babies, the one they call Juno.
That's what separates heroes from common folk like you and I. Man, Juno took that box full of babies and he chucked it right into the sky.
This better be in the fucking Firefly animated series, god damn it.
Exactly. Yes. I want to see Malcolm Reynolds dump a box of babies out of the back of the Serenity, or the reboot is dead to me. We bring Joss Whedon back just to direct that one individual scene. Okay, you do have full health. I was like, do you have like 1 bar of health right now?
I
Good
don't
Lord.
have full health. I'm at like a quarter health total. Or 2/5 really. Because there's the ring around the outside, but then like as the ring depletes, then one of the little lights on the center thing goes off.
I see. See, I just thought it was it was just that like semicircle. That was your whole life bar. I didn't realize that it's also the 4 gems.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 semicircles.
On the upside, it does mean that there's like you always have more health than than it initially looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is the reason why we came here. Is for this chest, because this chest has
Babies.
a homing missile launcher.
Homing missiles. Nice. We can lock onto babies.
I don't think we picked up any Mizar coins, so we can't do anything with the merchant. Let me check my inventory on my awesome sci-fi menu.
Exactly.
I do not have any Mizar tokens. We'll be coming back here later, once we have the crowbar. But I just wanted to come by here and pick up the homing missile launcher real quick, because that will be very helpful in the level after, or the planet after the SS Anubis. Also, the planet's just called Walkway. I just remembered. Because
the planet is called Walkway.
The planet's called Walkway. I don't know what's like under the clouds there, because the area of Walkway we're in is called Peak, so it's obviously on top of some mountains, but like there's nothing else. It's just the Walkway.
It's just that one small area.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few like small side planets like that are just like one small area. We'll visit more of those like in like the late game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of like, that's just basically what one of those is like. We just went there this time to get the weapon.
Makes sense.
Well, what I'm gonna do...
Oh!
It's okay.
You died.
I'm actually gonna leave and then go back in, because that'll replenish my continues back up to full. And now I have full health.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I won't have full health if I keep getting hit with grenades.
That took off like a quarter of your health, huh?
Yeah.
You should probably pull out the bigger guns.
Of course, barrels explode as you do. As they do in video
games.
games. I think Doom was the first exploding barrel game. But, you know, there could be other earlier ones that I don't know of. Wolfenstein didn't do that.
I was gonna ask, did Wolfenstein have exploding barrels?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, now something else we need to be doing while we're at it is we're gonna see these little... We saw this close up when we were up on the upper ledge earlier, but there's this little panel here we need to shoot out. And there's gonna be a few of these. throughout the level. And because as we saw in that cutscene earlier, Vila is actually in prison.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to deactivate cell doors to not only save her, but there's also some tribals and power-ups in the other cells.
Yeah, I guess we should probably care about those other prisoners.
Because I do believe, yeah, we are going for all tribals in this area.
Call it a most tribals run. You know, not every tribal is gonna see the light of heaven. Okay.
Well, they will when they're dumped out of the ship over the town. That's a fast track.
When they are thrown from the cargo hold of the ship.
It's weird that the aerial drones didn't count toward the life force store, but it's whatever. I think one of the... Actually, something I should do while I'm thinking about it. The D-pad can be used to set weapon shortcuts.
Uh-huh.
So I think it might be easier because just scrolling through, they're in kind of a weird order.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just do this to make it easier to switch to specific guns, since I have 4 of them now. It'll make it easier to swap. It'll at the very least swap between the pistol and the machine gun. Right, there's one of the panels here. Are there any other ones? I could have sworn there was one on one of these big cylinder things. So we should probably shoot down the life pickups here, so I can get at them. Also, when you're in manual mode, you can use C up and C down to walk backward and forward.
Makes it a little bit easier to aim.
And move out of the way. You know, like I'm so good at doing. And, you know, if you're manually aiming, you're not going to be jumping anyway, so... There's a capacity upgrade here for... pistol.
Oh. The
Alright.
gem is fleeing. There we go.
Sorry about that.
No, you're totally cool.
I'd like to have as much health as I possibly can. Because I am not good at things like dodging. Or not running into things actively shooting at me. I'm not going to shoot them all down again right now. But the option is there.
Kind of an important life skill.
This is the way we were actually meant to go. There's a tribal on here.
Is that cell door opener behind you, right? In the corner there?
Yes, it is. There we go. There's a machine gun capacity upgrade.
Nice. There's the floor of electrocution. Wonderful.
Actually, it's not a floor. It's
the lack of a floor. Every spaceship has one. a big open pit that empties out into space.
Yeah. I know if I were to have a spaceship, I would have one of those.
Oh yeah, definitely. For safety's sake.
For safety's sake.
In case you need a hole to chuck the babies into, you gotta have it right there.
Yeah, if you're flying over the town.
Sometimes you just have some babies that you need to get rid of in a hurry. Maybe the cops are behind you, the space cops, the scops,
Scops.
And they're telling you, hey, the mothers of those babies want them back, and you're like, over my dead body, and you chuck them out the hole in the bottom of your ship. You flush the babies into space. Because if you can't have them, no one can. Except for space.
Except for space. Oh, there it is.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying. We chuck babies down the hole.
I think I'm just trying to be deliberately offensive. Because, dead baby jokes are so 1999. They really are.
There you go. It's on brand with the N64.
Yeah, 1999 Greg would absolutely appreciate this style of humor. Dear God, you were just getting shot the fuck up, aren't you?
That tends to happen. I'm also playing like I did in 1999, so if Nintendo didn't want this, then they shouldn't have made the N64. Also, there are proximity mines around. I can hear them.
Yeah, I heard it ticking.
Dear.
Man, I can't believe that Fox, I didn't get to watch Shindig last week because Fox put on baseball instead, and they moved it to Thursday. It's so weird.
You get to watch it.
I have Firefly on the brain for some reason. I don't know why.
Is it because of that animated series we were mentioning earlier?
Yes, that was the joke.
Okay.
It was I did it. It was all me. I have the Lathe of Heaven. I've told Patrick this already, but in the Discord that I have for my pen name, I put something in a book about Slay the Spire having a game like Slay the Spire having a multiplayer mode right before it was announced that Slay the Spire 2 would have a multiplayer mode.
Oh yeah, this is your
and
premonitions.
Someone on my Discord joked that I had made that happen. And so my response was, be right back, putting a second season of Firefly into, name of the sequel. And this was made on Discord 4 days before the first Nathan Fillion video was posted on Instagram. So I'm not saying I did that, but I control the universe. I don't make the rules. People have semi-seriously asked me to put a couple of things that happen in the alternate universe in the next book. I'm apparently supposed to put a Stargate Universe reboot in the next book at some point, in the hopes that this will happen as well.
Well, Amazon got the license to Stargate, and they're making a new Stargate thing. I don't think it's going to be Stargate Universe, but they are working on a Stargate-related project.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are. And because Amazon is working on it, I am not necessarily 100% on board with it, because they've done such a great job with everything else that they've gotten the license to, according to their hardcore fans or whatever. But I don't know, man. I'm not a huge fan of like Amazon's like original stuff anyway. Like the only thing I liked was like was the Grand Tour, which was, hey, it's Top Gear again, except it's not Top Gear. You know what Top Gear is?
I know what Top Gear is.
You know what Top Gear is? Okay. It's because after the cast of Top Gear that everybody liked left, were either fired by the BBC or left because that guy was fired by the BBC. They went and made their own Top Gear-like show called the Grand Tour, and it was pretty good at first. I mean, it still was. They're just done with it doing it now because they're old, and they're going to continue the Grand Tour with other people that I guess nobody really cares about. 'Cause I know I don't. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of Amazon, and I'm probably not going to watch what they're doing with Stargate.
I mean, the less said about the Amazon Wheel of Time series, the better.
There you go.
So, I don't know why anyone would give them a chance after that.
I mean, they did their own Lord of the Rings show, and nobody liked that. They're doing their own Harry Potter thing, and apparently people don't like that.
Isn't that HBO that's doing the Harry Potter thing?
I thought it was Amazon.
I think it's HBO.
Oh, okay.
Well, Pretty sure it's an
know.
HBO.
I don't
show.
I don't 100% follow that because I'm not a Harry Potter fan anyway. So
I saw the trailer for that, and it doesn't look good. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like proficient, I guess, but like there's none of the original film's like sense of whimsy in that trailer at all. So,
oh, there you go.
I'm also not like, I don't know. I'm not super interested in more Harry Potter content in general.
That's fair. I only saw the
Eisner tokens.
Yep.
Now we can go play the coin game.
Coin game. Oh, Coin Game got an actual release now. Their full release was out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like last week or something like that. I haven't played it yet, but I'm gonna check it out at some point.
I will have to check it out and see what has been added to the game since then.
I mean, there's been a lot of stuff added to the game just in general in the early access. A lot of cool stuff. They have a movie theater that can play like your movie files in the mall area. They put in a mall. They put in because they had like the Chuck E. Cheese's arcade. They have they had the UFO arcade, which was like the bigger arcade with like the laser tag and the go-karts. But since then they added in another kind, like a putt-putt sort of like place. It has mini golf. It has other arcade machines in there. There's a mall now. There's a carnival. There's I think there's like a beachfront kind of area now. There's a water park now.
Dude did not need to go that hard, but he did.
In fairness,
and honestly, it's great.
In fairness, at this point, he's not the sole dev anymore. He actually got partnered with a dev team.
I did not know that.
And that's why he was able to finish it. But from what I've seen, it looks really good, and I'm really eager to check that out. Unlike the Stargate thing. What is
Stargate? No, we're more into the coin game.
Well, we're more into the coin game now. We're Balatro guys.
The coin game is also one of the small number of games that was at one point a very small number of games that was at one point, I don't know, it might be now, but it was at one point rated for the Steam Deck, and then was not rated for the Steam
Yeah,
Deck.
it's currently not, unfortunately. I would have played the hell out of that on the Steam Deck.
Because I know it was yellow for a while, which is the like
It'll play, but there might be some.
not verified, but yeah, it like acceptable or whatever the hell they call the yellow thing. And then they must have changed something in it, because now it doesn't run on the Steam Deck at all officially.
It might be just because of how big the game is and like how much it has to render at once and stuff. Maybe the Steam Deck just can't handle it anymore.
To be fair, there are a number of games that are not officially supported on the Steam Deck that will still run if you do certain tweaks to it. Like,
That's fair.
What the hell is it? I think it's Catherine Full Body that's not verified on the Steam Deck, and it's solely because there's like, I could be wrong about this. Somebody is going to watch this video and correct me, so I'll preempt it by saying I could be wrong. But I believe there is like, it's not supported on the Steam Deck because there is some cutscene early in the game that crashes the game on the Steam Deck. But you can just go in and mod out that one cutscene and play the game on the Steam Deck.
The main game that I've been playing on Steam Deck is Gundam Breaker 4. And
nice.
It's basically yellow, but only because the text might be too small to read.
Oh yeah, that's always a very silly one, because that's subjective. I also think it's very funny how like selectively that is applied to certain games. Because, like, let's be real, anybody who's played Baldur's Gate 3 on the Steam Deck can tell you some of the text in that game is incredibly small and hard to read, but they're not taking its green check away for that.
I mean, I can kind of see what they were talking about with Gundam Breaker, but it's, like, not impossible to read.
The last game I played on the Steam Deck was, Peglin, which is green check on the Steam Deck. It's totally fine.
Where's the last panel?
I actually haven't played any Slay the Spire 2 on the Steam Deck yet. I've only been playing it on my Mac.
Am I sure there wasn't one up here that I missed? I could have sworn there was one, but I hadn't seen it.
Oh, what, a cell door?
A cell door panel, yeah.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled. If I see it, I'll let you know.
Sorry about that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, coin game. Balatro guy approved. This game good. I think it is the
Oh,
there
yeah,
it is.
coin game is great.
I found it. I believe the final release price was $25.
Okay.
And
cool.
honestly, I would say that that's a good price for it.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I mean, this is honestly coming from somebody who paid $10 for early access, but still. I first saw it in like the when Brutal Moose did a video of it like fucking years ago, and I'm like, this actually looks like it's up my alley.
You turned me onto the coin game, as I recall.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, there's this game you should try. It's like $10. It's called the coin game. And I had the same reaction that I think everybody does to the coin game, which is you play it and you walk around like the fake Chuck E. Cheese and you play the games and you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you like at some point you go outside and you realize like, wait a second, like I've been playing a tiny little portion of this game. Why is there a whole island? Why are all the people robots? Why can I ride a bus around collect scrap metal and put it in a recycling bin so I can spend more money on children gambling. Like, what the fuck is this game? It's insane.
Why is it always nighttime before there was a day-night
What?
cycle?
Oh, there's a day-night cycle now?
There's a day-night cycle now, yeah.
Oh, I kind of miss it always being night, actually. I kind of liked that about the game.
There might be an option to turn it off and just make it nighttime all the time. And make it like the post-apocalyptic robot island that we always thought it was.
Yeah, there was always something like vaguely sinister about the... Because it's like... Everyone's like, is your character a robot? Like, what is this? Are you the only human left alive? It's very weird.
Are we the last ones left alive? Are we the only human beings to survive?
Exactly. You must help the robot to stand up straight. It is so thoroughly a product of like one man's crackpot vision. That game, I love it.
All right, we have cleared Anubis. We got all the tribals.
Woo!
Apparently, one of the times I misfired the plasma shotgun made it so that it was the most accurate weapon that I used.
I was gonna say your most accurate weapon is the plasma shotgun.
I guess I shot it twice, and one of the shots hit something. I mean, we all knew it wasn't going to be the fucking machine gun.
Yeah.
And now we've unlocked Vila, but I'm not going to play as Vila just yet. I am going to go back to Juno.
Are there any, what are the because I don't remember, what are the fundamental differences between the characters in this game? Do they have different missions, or is it just a...
Well, at first they all visit different planets on the way to Mizar's palace. And then after you basically go free roam on the whole game, there are certain areas that each character can get to. Juno can walk through essentially lava. Vila can swim underwater, and Lupus has a hover ability that can get him over large gaps.
Okay. So they each have sort of like a different Metroidvania power.
Right.
Oh, is this the swamp? I remember this level. I remember not
Yes.
liking this level.
Yeah, this level is kind of rough. Because the enemies here are zombies, and they essentially don't really die to normal bullets and stuff. The only weapons that we brought in that are really effective against them are the homing missiles and the plasma shotgun if it's charged up like this. And even then, you have to shoot them a couple times with the shotgun. There you go. So it is a bit of a chore, unfortunately, and also, while I think the bigger drones though, I think they can. No, they can't. They can't be killed by bullets, unfortunately. And my homing missile capacity is only 5, and I don't think I'll be getting any. I think that there are some that I can get some missile capacity. I do see some missile capacities later, just not right away. But we'll also be getting another explosive weapon on this planet too. I didn't mean to crouch. I'm actually trying to open up the. There's a life force door over there, which I believe has the health increase in it.
Sounds like something we're going to want to get then.
Yeah. Each of the main 3 stages that each character goes through on their way to Mizar's Palace has 2 health increases in them.
Mm-hmm.
and it basically all adds up to having a full ring of health around the health bar. Alright, there we go. This is also the, later on in the level, this is also the level where we will be unlocking Floyd. Now I have to just find the door I just unlocked. That's where we came in. Yeah, this is over here.
Yeah, the soundtrack's great. It's very atmospheric.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here it is. Let's see if there's any other, like, ammo increases or anything that we can get in here while we're here. Oh, there's tribals. We can't get all of the tribals on this pass of the level. Once we've gotten... there's an item in a couple of areas ahead of us that we'll get. And then we will be able to get all the tribals. So I'm not going to go for them right this second, but...
Okay.
We will be coming back here shortly. But I primarily just went in there for the health pickup and mission accomplished, so... With that in mind, I think we can just kind of... rush through if there aren't any other life force doors. Oh, there's King Jeff. Juno, what have I done? This was one of the last remaining tribal colonies. When I came to tell my people that hope was at hand, only to find Mizar's raiders here too, something snapped and I just dumped all of the babies out of the ship. I misused my powers and I helped Mizar get what he wants. Death and ruin and dead babies. All of that negative energy has sucked the life from the land as well as those drones. It'll take more than a few pistol blasts to stop them now, I'm afraid. So the least I can do is whip you up something stronger. What a nightmare. This place looks like Mizar's bathroom. So he gives us the tri-rocket launcher, which is the explosive weapon I was talking about a bit.
Yes.
And we get a cutscene as well to show what happened here, and why the planet is like this now. Also, I just noticed their mud huts are glowing. But I've also...
A little weird.
I've also seen, like, blinky lights and stuff on the vegetation, so... Maybe they're cyborg planets or something, I don't know. So apparently King Jeff can just do this.
Yeah, he can just kill the whole planet, apparently. Oh, so that's why you don't fuck with King Jeff. Oh. Oh, no. No, Deku Tree, no. Oh, God, Mother Nature's dead.
Yep. He can just do that.
Just do that.
Who is the real monster?
It's man.
I couldn't think of a funny, a funny joke answer for that question. I'm sorry. I tried to think of one, but to no avail.
It's all right.
All right, so we can use our explosives. No, I don't think I'll map it quite yet, but there we go. We basically use our explosives to open these little mausoleums, and they have stuff inside. So these are capacity upgrades. One for tri-rockets. What was the other one for? Oh, they're both for tri-rockets, okay. And there should be a homing missile one. Oh, that's further. That's further on. Sometimes it doesn't destroy the entire door. Fortunately, there's plenty of ammo pickups for this. Okay, there's just tribals in here. We'll keep that in mind when we come back to the bog area.
Tomb.
What'd you say?
I said, we're hanging out in the tomb. In like a high-pitched tribal voice.
Gotcha. Part of it got cut off.
Ah, fair enough.
And now we've got grenades. Try not to get carried away and blow yourself up. And I think that's everything that we can get here. Is there something... Oh, there's ammo here. And a tribal that we can get later. And this leads us directly to the bridge area, I believe. Yes. There's a pistol capacity increase. There's another increase over here. This is for shotgun. There's some aerial drones that'll be a pain in the ass. There's somewhere we can't get without Vila. We can still get all the tribals while we're here, though. I should probably go in here. I think this is a side room where some of them are. Looks like it. Just gonna kind of run and try to find them before I set off too many more explosives. Because tribals are not, they're not immune to explosives.
Be really useful if they were.
It'd be a hell of a lot easier to save them.
Their bodies have not evolved protection from explosions. But, you know, some of them can withstand the vacuum of space because so many of them were thrown into it as babies.
Yeah. Or just the babies just like walked out into space. It happens.
Yeah, sometimes babies, you know, they just go to outer space.
Okay, this is actually not where we want to go yet, I don't think.
You know, when I was a kid, they told me that, you know, the stork brought the babies. But then I got older and learned that the babies come from outer space.
They drop out from ships.
Mm-hmm.
They drop the babies on the town, and then it's a free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all.
They've got to pick out which baby you want, but got to get it before other... I don't even know where we're going with this.
I don't know. Just kind of goofing off while you run through the swamp. Apparently avoiding all combat.
I'll come back to that.
Getting shot.
I thought that was an area where there were just like like a side area where there were tribals, but it turns out that's the way forward. So I'm going to go up onto this little, well, bridge. I'm guessing this is the bridge that the title of the area was talking about.
Yes. The bridge the Mothman was warning you about. Well, there sure are a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay, the bridge does not actually lead anywhere. Oh, there's a capacity thing over there. What is this for? Oh, homing missiles.
Oh, nice. Super useful.
sometimes that happens. Alright, got him. Oh, that's all that did was open up that door. That's a door we can't go to, like, at all yet.
Ah, okay. That one I guess we get to later.
Yeah. That's for our end game objective. Okay, here's where where I was avoiding all of the combat earlier. This time I'll grab the invincibility.
Ah, very nice.
And do what I can to these guys.
Make them all pay.
I didn't see any tribals the first time I kind of walked through here, so I'm guessing it's okay to just
Indiscriminately kill?
indiscriminately kill, yeah. Oh, that's 5 health, that's good. These are some of the That's okay.
Oh. He dead. Dump him out the cargo hold.
Dump them out with the babies. Alright, do I get my... I do get 5 missiles back, which is nice. Probably gonna need them. Okay, got 10 now.
We do throw the baby out with the bathwater.
And how? Okay. There's these squid-looking ones that show up. They are kind of bigger pains, I think. Got some homing missiles back, which is good. Yeah, we'll use it on you. Where's my, there it is. I should probably take that one off of a hotkey, because that's a little less
Seems
than helpful.
easy. Yeah, seems easy to mess up.
Okay. I'll actually put the weapons. I'll put the tri-rocket launcher on that direction. Just in case I run into any more zombies on the way. Actually, it looks like I'm near the end because I see the other invincibility pickup. And the reason why I'm going to get the invincibility pickup. Oh, I guess he's here too. Oh, there's still one left. That should open the door. It does, okay. Sometimes it shows the cutscene, sometimes it doesn't.
And the zombie ones are counted in the life force door. Seems off somehow.
That's a good point. Whoops. This actually seems like a bad idea considering there may be some tribals around here. I'm gonna just...
Collateral damage? I don't know. I don't think that sounds right. Who needs it?
Wow, I do need that for later.
The hell was that?
It was somebody's underwear.
Okay. Alright.
All will become clear later. Are there any tribals over here? Not that I can see. Well, it's not even a life force door, so I don't have to kill these guys and waste ammo if I don't want to. Seem to be doing
Some might even say it's counterintuitive.
I don't see any tribals, though, so I'm just going to press on here. I think this is the last part of this area, and this is where Floyd is. There we go. Oh. Ah, okay. So Floyd is up here.
Hanging out.
Basically.
Oh yeah, he really is.
Ahem. Good day to you. Would that be an official Jet Force uniform? How interesting. Mizar claimed to have destroyed you all. I am, or I was, called Floyd. I was created along with many, many others to form an elite airborne squadron, but recently Mizar's methods have led me to doubt his cause. Such are the drawbacks of advanced AI, I'm afraid. To cut a long story short, my misgivings were not appreciated, and the drones needed to make an example of me. They scattered 3 of my most vital components and rather churlishly nailed me to this post. Needless to say, all previous loyalties have been compromised. If you could possibly lend a hand in reassembling me, I guarantee you my full services in restoring justice where Mizar has trodden. All I need are those 3 missing parts. Whether or not you decide to help, I'll be glad to fill you in on the whole story behind this embarrassing situation if you have a spare moment. So we're seeing tribals on a firing squad. The fucking predator shot. So that's why Floyd has basically has a reason to help us out. So this area doesn't have a lot of enemies in it, but there are a few things that we can do. I mean, obviously, finding our buddy's parts is
Floyd's parts.
is of importance here.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna grab this stuff here just to heal and all that.
Makes sense.
And
I
there's-
Go ahead.
Oh, there's just this guy here. What were you gonna say?
I might have to bow out in a minute. My throat has really been hurting like the last 30, 45 minutes. I haven't
Okay.
been talking a lot. I've been really stuffy for some reason. I think I'm probably getting sick,
Oh, okay.
which sucks.
Well, that's okay, because we're on the Switch version, so I can just make a save state here, and then we can pick this up again next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. Well, so yeah, well, this is Gimlet, and we'll find out who Gimlet is next time. So,
Sorry about that.
it's okay. Well, until then, I've been Captain Floofers,
I'm Soylent Greg.
and we'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?